The room smelled of polished wood and cheap perfume, a mix I'll never forget. I gripped the edges of the chair as my parents' laughter cut through the silence, sharp as glass. $10. That was all I got. The rest of the room smirked, eyes dancing with contempt, whispering their silent judgments. My chest burned, not with anger, but with a cold, careful calculation. I had waited for this moment, years of pretending to be small, obedient, harmless. The lawyer cleared his throat, shifting everyone's attention. "Actually," he said, voice deliberate, "there's a private letter, just for Dana." Silence. Every head turned. Every smirk faltered. My fingers unclenched. I remember the first time I trusted them, my parents, my world. I was 10, wide-eyed, offering them my secrets, my small victories, my heart on a plate. They smiled, they praised, they promised they'd always protect me. I believed them. By 16, I saw the cracks. The whispered arguments when I wasn't around, the sudden coldness when I tried to speak up. I shrugged it off. Teenage rebellion, I told myself, but the pattern persisted. When I entered adulthood, subtle betrayals multiplied. The inheritance conversations, the silent exclusions, the mocking tones disguised as jokes. It wasn't until that fateful birthday, the one where they forgot my gift, that I started paying attention. A message slipped from my mother's desk, an old email between them, plotting to divert everything. Not a suggestion, a plan. My pulse slowed, my mind sharpened. I could feel the pieces falling into place. They thought I'd erupt. They thought I'd cry, yell, beg. But I didn't. I began my preparations silently. Legal research in late-night hours, discreet calls to old family friends, financial audits. Every step calculated. Every smile in front of them rehearsed. I built my arsenal with precision. If they wanted to underestimate me, they'd get exactly that. A calculated, elegant dismantling of everything they thought they owned. The plan unfolded over months. Subtle moves, strategic alliances, a hidden account here, an anonymous tip there. Nothing flashy, nothing that screamed vengeance, just inevitability. I let them tighten their smug little circle, blind to the quiet storm brewing at their feet. And now, the will reading. The air thick with their arrogance. The lawyer handing out envelopes like grim confetti. $10. Their laughter still echoes in my ears, but I no longer hear it as humiliation. I hear it as a cue. The final act begins. The lawyer's voice broke the rhythm. Private letter, just for Dana. I held the envelope with calm precision, my fingers tracing the embossed script. I tore it open slowly, theatrically, every eye on me. I didn't read aloud at first. I let the suspense stretch, their unease growing. Then I spoke. "I see the rest of you assumed everything was theirs to take." My voice was quiet, but heavy with truth. "Funny, isn't it? What's written here was always meant for me." The letter detailed every misdeed, every hidden transfer, every plan they had concocted against me. Legal documents attached, signed, dated, irrefutable. Their faces changed, one by one, from smugness to disbelief to terror. My father's lips quivered, my mother's hand shook. They understood. I had been the puppet master all along. I closed the envelope and looked around the room. Every smirk replaced by dread. Every whispered insult replaced by silence. I didn't gloat. I didn't scream. The revenge was silent, perfect in its execution. And then I left. No dramatic exit, just the calm click of the door behind me. The weight lifted. I felt it, a release so pure it was almost intoxicating. Years of manipulation, betrayal, and condescension reduced to nothing by patience, intellect, and restraint. $10. They laughed. I won. I realized in that moment that justice isn't loud. It isn't messy. It's precise, inevitable, and, most of all, it's yours alone. And I was done being small.